If you want your team to produce maximum results and consistently hit targets, mindset training is no longer optional. It is actually one of the most strategic moves that you can make. Because when mindset shifts, revenue will follow. You see, sales isn't just a numbers game. It's a nervous system game. It's an energy game. It's a self-image game. Welcome back to my channel, guys, Elevate with Alicia, where I do talk about personal and career success. And if you don't know me, I am a transformational speaker, an award-winning author, a publishing consultant, and I'm also a sales coach. And in this video, I am going to share with you 3 mindset shifts that will turn the average salesperson into a revenue machine. So sales professionals, this is what you have to do. You have to stop selling the product and start managing emotional energy. So I have been in sales for a number of years, and I had to learn that sales is not about persuasion. It is about emotional energy transfer. Because guess what? Every buyer is asking some subconscious questions. They're asking, do I feel safe? Do I feel certain? Do I feel understood in this moment? So top performers, they don't push the product on the customer. They regulate the emotional temperature of the conversation. So for example, if the client is anxious, they are going to slow down so that the client can understand. If the client is skeptical, they are going to increase the certainty of the client. And if the client is distracted, they are going to sharpen clarity. So average salespersons provide a lot of information. They sound very salesy. They are pushing the product on the customer, while the elite representative remains very composed and they're managing the emotional energy of the conversation. So instead of asking, how do I close this deal? Ask yourself this powerful question. What emotional state does the client need to be in to confidently decide? So sales managers, when your team learns to control energy, you know what's going to happen? Objections are going to drop. The resistance level of the customer is going to fall, and then your closing ratio is going to rise. The second thing that you need to do is that you have to raise your self-image above your sales target. You see, most salespeople are already unconsciously capped by their own self-image. They don't earn beyond what they believe they truly deserve. So they self-sabotage, they sabotage their momentum. And how do they do that? They do that by hesitating to follow up, they underprice, they over-explain, and they fear sounding too confident. And so the internal thermostat says, this level of success isn't safe. This is not a part of my identity. So essentially, you don't hit your target because you need it. You hit your target because it matches who you truly are. So if a sales rep, for example, is a 5K producer on a weekly basis, they will struggle to produce 20K consistently, even if the opportunity presents itself. The opportunity is right there, but because it's not a part of their identity, they become very inconsistent in their ability to produce that type of result. So if you're a sales manager, before you increase your team's KPI, you need to have some mindset conversation so that your team can begin to work on their identity. Because income will only expand to match self-concept. It will only expand to match the identity of the individual. That's how the income will grow. And it's not based on the effort that is exuded. The third thing that you need to do is that you have to detach from commission and attach to dominance. And this is going to change everything for you. Because when salespeople are attached to commission, they operate from survival. They are in a survival state, in survival mode. And there comes the ripple effect, because survival creates pressure, and pressure leaks into the tone that you're projecting with the customer. You sound very demanding, you sound very pushy, you're in a state of frustration because you have a target and you want to meet this target because you want to make money, right? That's survival mode. And the tone is going to affect the trust. The customer is going to feel like they can't trust you because you're just another salesperson trying to make a buck or two. And trust is what really determines the conversion rate at the end of the day. So elite performance shifts from survival mode into dominance mode. Now you have to understand that dominance doesn't mean aggression. It means confidence and it means certainty. So when you enter into a call, you're going to call your customer or you're going to have a meeting with your client. You know that you're going in there with the mindset that I don't need this sale, but you know that the client needs what I have to offer. So this subtle internal shift is going to change what? It's going to change your posture. It's going to change your pacing. It's going to change your confidence. It's going to change your authority. It's going to change the impact and the influence that you're going to have in that call or that conversation that you're having with the client. You have to remember that the customer will always feel that level of energy. People don't buy from needy energy. They buy from confident leadership. So sales managers, when your team stops selling from scarcity and they start selling from conviction, you will see revenue becoming a byproduct and it's not a chase. I am Alicia. I am a sales performance coach. And if it is that you're interested in shifting your mindset to the next level, I encourage you to buy Brilliantly Unstoppable. This is my 5th book. It says, how do I live intentionally, make big, bold moves, and embrace the brilliance within? You see, sales is more about the mindset. It is how you think, and that is going to shift the trajectory of your sales career.